Yesterday of trying to get the snowblower going outside, I brought up the heater to the cabin shed so I could heat it up and work on it. Might as well get some of that insulation put in the walls and bring the snowblower in here to see if it can get it thawed out and get that running. So we'll see what happens there. Got the heater going. It took a while. I was a little reluctant to get going. So I'm going to do what I can for insulation here. That corner I'm going to have to foam. So I can insulate from that wall to here. Don't staple this down until I get the board in here and staple onto that. Up there, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to cut, one by strips and fix that up. Doing that roof section is going to be a problem. They don't have a proper nailing flange up there. Of course, if those trusses wouldn't have that issue. So I might close this off for attic space like it did over there. Put another floor in here and just close it off for attic space. But then I lose all that lighting up from up there. Boy, is that nice. Anyway, yeah, I can get that wall done and get a portion of this wall. And continue on down the line. See how far I can get today. And I'll show you how far I get in the next video clip. Yeah, boy, this installation is a bit of a pain to get out of here. Since I'm not dealing with insulation code, R15 is what I need. You know, if it was a dwelling, a house. But that's so expensive, I went with the R13. So since it's just a storage shed. Hearing ice and stuff sliding off the roof. Yeah, this is packed in here really good, so this is going to be a mess. I'm going to have to deal with this BS. I don't know why they have to pack it in so stinking tight. Probably so it takes up less space. I mean, look at this. This is just expanding as I go, so maybe now I can get some of it out. Here's an insulation tip. If you don't have really the floor space to work on, like here, so you can keep it free for other people to walk through, especially if you're working with someone, is put the insulation up in here, you know, in place, and then cut it off with your utility knife up here. And you don't have to measure it. Just make sure it's a little tight down at the bottom, or leave a little bit extra up here when you go to cut it. Then just staple it in place. And this is a double stud, so that's why I nailed it. I stapled it this flange down, because there's gonna, you know, the other one isn't gonna overlap. So, well, so far I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bats in. Well, that one to the right of the corner is just the cut-off. So there is a tape, I believe, to cover the seams in there to help take care of that. Or since, you know, this is not living space, I might just wall over it and say the heck with it. But I need to put in a nailing flange on the left side of that 2x4, so a 1x2 would do it. Or just another 2x4. They're almost the same price anyway. Crepes 1x2s are expensive, so yeah. I'll be able to get at least to this window before I really need to do some fancy cutting. There we go. Set the light for the window. Everything gets dark. Set off to the side. It gets blinded in that spot. Yeah, this under the window spot is a bit of a pain. Personally, I would not have framed it in like that. I would have put probably a stud right in the middle. So, yeah, maybe I'll get that wall finished except for around the window. Well, folks, I didn't get a whole lot done. Just the insulation here, and my feet kept getting so cold because there's just the sheathing between my feet and the cold outside air. Not an insulated floor, so I keep my feet in front of the heater a lot. And still didn't get the snowblower going. I think it needs to have the carb taken off and cleaned out. So I'll do that when I have a warmer space to work in. So maybe I'll end up buying a new one because I need to get a newer one anyway. And you know, it's way too small for what I need out here. So that's it, folks. This video is a little short. I just didn't run the camera when doing the installation. I figured that was boring, and at least I got something up and something done here. So until next time, take care. Yeah, I didn't get the snowblower running even after I brought it inside to try to warm it up a little bit with the buddy heater. That was going flat out at times. Just so cold in here with just the floor sheathing between my feet and the outside air. It's just so cold. Still couldn't get the snowblower to start on anything but starting fluid spray. So it's either take the carb apart and clean it up, or get a bigger one, which I need a bigger one. I'm thinking lawn tractor and the snowblower. So till next time, folks, take care.